friends. In today's video, I'm going to give my new Fieety cordless vacuum a thorough workout by doing some general spring cleaning in my living room, in my bedroom, in my hallway to make sure that we're giving it a thorough workout. I'm also going to review the run times and the battery charge times for you all, and then towards the end of the video I'm going to take it apart and clean it for you all to show you how easy it is. So pop my video on your TV, tablet, or phone and clean along with me, or sit back and relax with your favorite drink and stockpile this cleaning motivation for future use. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like my video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and click that bell notification so you'll never miss another one of my videos. Let's be friends on Instagram too. You can find me at Home with Elizabeth. Good morning, friends. We are going to start this cleaning in my bedroom here where we normally do. I just need to get my bed made. I didn't need to change any type of sheets or anything like that. I got lost tonight under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't want to break this. We're living in the moment.
Stink bugs! Roasting me out!
How about that jump scare from that stink bug? Friends, I hate this time of year in the Northeast. It's stink bugs galore. And my dogs like to chase them and eat them. And of course, then their faces smell and they make these funny faces and are always rubbing themselves because it also must taste disgusting too. Oh, but I had to leave that in there and slow it down for you guys because, hello, crazy Elizabeth. All right, so I actually started filming this video on the 29th of April. Yes, friends. But of course, if you watched my last video and saw the craziness of the flood, you kind of know why this is just now coming out. So right now I'm measuring my walls because I was going to order it the next day. I was just measuring my walls to make sure I ordered enough rolls because I wanted them to kind of come from the same lot.
Ow! You're caught.
Baby, it's you and
So that's kind of all I'm doing right here. But you guys have been waiting for this vacuum review. I bought this vacuum almost a month ago, back in the early part of August. I want to say August 15th. I used my own money. I just needed an extra vacuum downstairs for all of my laminate flooring. I was looking for something that didn't have a hard brush because I know over time the traditional brushes on vacuum rollers can scratch up your floor. I don't want to say I did lots of research. I did lots of looking. I was leaning towards like a shark vacuum at first, the kind with those rubber fins, but they were still really expensive for just an extra downstairs vacuum. So just searching, and I always go down rabbit holes, I found this brand. I'd never heard of it before. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, friends. I say Fieety. It could be something totally different, but it had good reviews and it had high reviews. It has almost 400 reviews and it's 4.6. Whatever the 1-star reviews were, I was okay with. A lot of it was like suction power with like heavy carpet. I knew I wasn't going to use that on those. So I went ahead, I bit the bullet, and I bought it. It was $199, but it was on sale. It was like a percentage off. I want to say it was like $159, and then they had a $30 off coupon. So I ended up paying about $138 with it with tax. And so I thought that was a great deal. I got it home and I started using it. And of course, once I got it home and started looking at it and started using it, it reminds me a lot of my Dyson. Can you guess who destroyed that? And as I told you in, I think 2 videos ago, I still had my Easter stuff up. So in this day, I started taking down Easter stuff here in the living room, just to kind of get a deeper clean in all my stuff, because you know how dusty my house gets. But anyways, as I was saying, in a lot of ways, it reminds me of my Dyson. The way it's shaped, its coloring, the way the parts are made, the way it goes together. And then the newer things that it has that my Dyson doesn't have, the LED screen, the LED lights, reminds me a lot of the newer versions of Dysons, like the V12, the V15. Now I will tell you, and I will show you a little later in this video, it does not stack up to the Dyson. I will tell you that right now. If you want the power of a Dyson, you're going to have to buy a Dyson. And time will tell about the longevity of it. I tell you guys every time, I bought my Dyson in 2020, June of 2020, and it is still going strong. And if I would give you an in-depth look of that, I have beat it to heck, guys. Like, I use it daily. I have many kids. We have added 2 pets. It has taken a beating, and it is still going strong. So if you want the power and the proven longevity of a Dyson, you're gonna have to buy a Dyson. But if you do not have the resources to purchase a Dyson, if you don't have the resources to save up money to buy a Dyson over time, I believe this is going to be a good alternative, especially if you do not have heavy carpets or heavy area rugs. Friends, I even decided to dust these shelves over my desk, my folding shelves that haven't been dusted in forever. They were really, really dusty. They needed it terribly badly. So I talked about what I got in that grocery haul, the little cutesy graduation things for our daughter. Here's her main present. So Apple Pencil Pro, 13-inch iPad Air, and then the Magic keyboard that goes with it. We figured when she starts grad school, she can use this. Yeah, she's wanted one for a while, but again, you know, I'm very frugal and it's a giant gift, but graduating college is a major accomplishment and she deserves this. So I actually need to get this wrapped. So I have been using this vacuum off and on. You guys have seen it in my videos the last couple weeks. It is really good. It is amazing on hardwood floors, on laminate floors, on linoleum floors. It is amazing. It is every bit as good as my Dyson or my corded shark that I have. It picks up so much dust. You guys do know that my dogs don't shed a lot, but they do have the little tumbleweeds when they get a little late in grooming, and my girl dog Harper is very late on her grooming appointment, so she is leaving tumbleweeds everywhere. It picks them up amazingly. I am so happy with how it picks up on all of my hardwood floors, all of my laminate floors, all of my linoleum floors. And the LED lights, chef's kiss. If I ever buy another Dyson, I will save my money for one that has the LED lights. I wish you could see there you can kind of see it, the dog smudges on this window. I've showed you, and I think one other video, and I do show you a little later here in this video when I start sweeping, I will give you like stand at eye level to look down at my floors and they don't look dirty. And then as soon as I turn on that LED light, it's like boom, it's like the dust blows up. So I just showed you there, totally empty canister. We're going to first vacuum this couch and then we're going to start on the floors. But again, if you don't have a vacuum with LED lights, your next vacuum purchase needs to have these LED lights, especially if you have lots of hardwood floor. You will be stunned at what it's going to show you on your floors. All right, friends, these rugs are from Lowe's. They're washable rugs. This vacuum does wonderful on my washable rugs also. Here in my living room, down in my basement, it even does pretty well on the thinner rugs in my two sons' room that aren't washable, but they're not as thick as carpet. All right. Please notice my hardwood floors don't look dirty, right? They look very, like, you can see a white thing right there, but like you can't really see anything, any dirt, any dust. They camouflage it very well. Watch this. I hope it works. All right, you can already see the surface dirt down there on the floor. Look at my light. Look at my light highlighting all that dirt and dust. See what I'm talking about, friends? Amazing what those lights on this vacuum do. The price alone is worth those lights to me. Even if I never have to use this on my carpets again, using it on my hardwood floors with those LED lights is worth it to me. I can actually tell where I've missed sweeping and all that. All right, we're gonna do the same thing over here. I mean, I'll show you before it even lights up. There's a doggy tumbleweed. And if you live in an area of the world that is hitting spring right now, and you get as much pollen from the trees and flowers as we do here in the Northeast, the lights on these are a game changer to show you where that sticky green pollen is. But as I was saying, it's just as good on my thinner rugs. These rugs from Lowe's, they're washable rugs. I have a runner that's washable downstairs, and again, both of my son's rugs. Well, I can't say both of my son's rug. On my youngest son's old rug, it worked, but I have not vacuumed his new rug with this vacuum yet. My Dyson even doesn't do very well on it because it's very like raised and rigid. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. I might actually have to pull out my Shark corded one to do that. But I do show you at the end here how full this cup is, my vacuum cup, and it is just as comparable as when I use my Dyson up here or even my corded Shark vacuum. It picks up just as much dirt and dust and dog hair. So as of right now, which I am doing this voiceover on May 13th, you're going to see this, I believe, on the 16th. The vacuum is still on sale for $129.99, which is about what I paid for it with it on sale plus the $30 coupon. I'm going to put a link down in the description box. It is not an affiliate link. It's just the link to the vacuum in case you need a new vacuum for hardwood floors or very thin area rugs. I think it is well worth the money. It is pretty true with runtime. And I told you guys in one of my last videos, I discovered that it does have 3 speeds, low, medium, and high. And I have vacuumed on all 3 of them, and it's pretty true to what the runtime is supposed to be. I'm going to stick up here in the cards the link to the video that I did when I unboxed all this, because I offer a lot more like specs. I show how all the attachment works and stuff like that. But the run times are low 60 minutes, medium about 40 minutes, and high 20 minutes. Those are pretty spot on. And I always use medium. Even on my Dyson, I never go, sometimes I go to low, especially when it was on my downstairs LPV floor. I didn't want it spinning as hard and as fast on that. But I almost always do my Dyson on medium, and it lasts about 35 to 40 minutes on its medium runtime. And then a little later, I'm going to show you the battery, and I'm going to give you like timestamps, like I show you my watch, to let you know what time I plug it in and what time I check it. It's supposed to have about a 4-hour charge time. It was pretty spot on. It was about an hour and 15 minutes before it was charged to 100%. When I checked it at exactly 4 hours, it was at 98%. Friends, you know I always have something to fold in this house. Today just happens to be towels. So just kind of sit here and enjoy while I fold these towels. I'm going to let you know one of the downfalls of this video. There's no downfalls in this video, I hope. One of the downfalls or negatives or cons for this vacuum that really might be a deciding factor for someone, it's not for me, but for someone, is it does not have a tangle-free brush. Most of the other ones I was looking at, like the Shark did, but I will tell you, my Dyson is not tangle-free, and I clean it maybe once a year. Now, my dogs don't shed a lot, so I don't have to worry about dog hair. I don't shed a lot, so I don't have to worry about my hair. Now, if I shed a lot, if you had dogs that shed a lot, if you had a house full of girls instead of a house full of boys with long hair, that may be a deciding factor for you. I will tell you though, the brush pops out so easy. It pops out way easier than my Dyson. So it would be an easy pop the brush out, use your scissors to clip the hair, pop it right back in. But I will tell you, I've been running this for a month and I don't have anything in my brush. But again, that could be a deciding factor for someone. Once we get done folding these towels, it's going to be a series of really weird clips. I'm going to tell you what happened. So April 29th, later this evening, we had a huge storm come through the Northeast. It knocked out over 500,000 people's electricity. We did not lose electricity, thank goodness, but a lot of people did. My kids were off school because there was a lot of people who didn't have electricity in our town. So it got a little weird with not being able to clean, and we did lose electricity on the 30th in the afternoon. I think we lost it at about noon till like 5 o'clock. But so here is the next day, and look at all that stuff that came from this living room. Like, that's normally what my Dyson picks up. And I'm going to show you me dumping it in my trash can, and I'm going to pull out this filter. Now, this is one thing I like about this vacuum. So see all that dust and dirt clinging on that? This exact component is on my Dyson, but I cannot take it off. And it will get clogged with dust, and I can tell that it affects the suction power. So this one, you're gonna see later in the video, I can pull this out and I can, not only can I take this stuff off right now and continue vacuuming, but I can stick it in my sink and wash it with soap and water. That's a game changer for me. All right, so we are coming into this bedroom. And friends, I'm not gonna talk a lot during this because I actually stop a bunch and talk to you about it. But as you can see, we've used about 50% in the living room, and we're gonna use about the rest, we're gonna use the rest of it here in this bedroom. But I'm just vacuuming like I normally vacuum with my Dyson. You're gonna notice once I finish the hallway on this day, which is 30th, we lost electricity, and I don't even get back to this video till May 6th, which is actually the day that the flood happened. So this was all piecemeal together. But again, I was testing this vacuum, and I was, I didn't use a battery the battery in a whole day. So I hope that you guys don't find that weird, or I was trying to test it as much as possible and for as long as possible, so that I could give you guys a true opinion of this vacuum. Now friends, you know my room is the dustiest room in the house. And yes, I did vacuum this bedroom 2 days ago, but it seems to me that I should have picked up more stuff from this bedroom. And there's just one little, fluffy dirt ball. All right, so I decided, because I didn't pick up a lot, that I was going to run my Dyson directly after this the entire way. This is what I normally use to sweep in my bedroom. I've already picked up about what was for the whole floor in that other vacuum. So if you're new around here, my carpet is extremely thick. If you're new around here, this house was owned by an older lady. They spared no expense on this carpet. It's probably 3 inches thick and that much padding too. All right, so I'm not going to finish the whole bedroom. We can already tell that there is more stuff in there with just half of my bedroom than vacuuming it with that other vacuum, the whole bedroom. So this vacuum did not perform well on that bedroom, and it would not perform on the other 2 bedrooms that I have carpet in, because it's the exact same carpet. So I may use this every once in a while in my bedroom if I'm using it up here, like in the hallway in the kitchen, but it's not going to be used primarily for any of my bedrooms. If you are not new around here, friends, you know how dusty my bedroom gets. So that is really the only flaw that I see with this vacuum, is it does not work on my carpets. But again, I did not buy it for my carpets, but I wanted to let you guys know, if you have thick carpet, it's not gonna pick up like a Dyson would, or even a Shark. So you see, I just had a little fuzz ball from the hallway there. So as you see here, this is May 6th, the flood day, and it was the last of the stuff that I filmed. I'm showing you that my battery's completely dead, and we're gonna plug it in.
Oh, you know that you got everything. Messed up and I'm haunted.
I want my watch. Where's the date? May 6th, 8:23 in the morning. We'll see how long it takes for that to actually charge. So this is the first time I am cleaning this vacuum. So this is a little trick I learned. I use another vacuum to get all the extra dust and fuzz off of my filters, because then it doesn't clog my sink. and I don't have to like go outside and beat it against something. So as you see, I also have a Dyson filter to clean too, so that's why that one. So I just vacuumed both filters of my Fieety, and look, everything, and I show you in the other video, I will link it down below too. Every part that can go in the sink, it is in the sink. I am spraying hot water on it. I just put soap on it. I put soap on my toothbrush, and I am just scrubbing it. Just like you would a dish. And I am telling you, it was so easy. Everything came so clean. And then I'm going to pull the machine over here in a minute, and I'm just going to wipe the rest of the inside of the container that doesn't pop off. And it's like brand new, friends. It is so easy to clean, and you can clean so much of it. And it did come with a extra filter, the cone-like filter. They're also pretty reasonable on Amazon. You know what? I'm gonna look up a price right now. I just looked it up, and I can get a 5-pack of those filters for $18. $18, friends, for 5 filters. All right, friends, I set my timer for 4 hours to charge my battery. As you can see, the light's still blinking. I think that means it's still charging. So, as you can see here, still May 6, 12:36. I'm gonna get the actual vacuum, and we're going to plug it in to see what the percentage is at. All right, of course, I don't have any filters in because they're drying, so let's hope this at least turns on and show what the battery percentage is at. So in 4 hours, it charged to 98%. That's pretty daggone good for me. I am gonna charge it until it's 100%. I'm kind of weird like that, friends. But, so there you go. 4 hours, it was almost 100% charged. I stopped just for a second because I want to show you. I just so happened to look over here at the battery, and it's already done blinking. Let's see if I can catch the time. Sorry, I'm terrible at this, friends. 12:46. So pretty close to 4 hours. All right, friends, we have about a minute left. I really hope this video was helpful to you. I really hope the review was helpful for you, especially if you're looking for a vacuum. Friends, you know I'm one to make sure I get everything for every dollar I spend, and that's one of my hopes for you guys too. I want to make sure that when I am suggesting things to you guys, whether I bought it with my own money or if ever in the future I get like products for free, I want to make sure that I am giving you guys solid information. I'm giving you my true opinion so that you can make informed decisions and get the most for your money. I really think this vacuum is worth the money if you have 90% hardwood floors, linoleum floors, vinyl floors. Yeah, so thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. The kitchen was pretty dusty.